She was trusted to care for children. But what she did behind closed doors was anything but caring. A former preschool teacher in Singapore has been sentenced to 9 months and 2 weeks in jail for tripping a toddler 4 times. Yes, 4 times, causing the child to fall and suffer facial injuries. The disturbing incident was caught on CCTV and played in court, showing a shocking betrayal by someone whose job was to protect. 34-year-old Saida Kamarudin had only started work at the childcare center in late September last year. Just a few weeks later, on the 6th of November 2023, she brought a 20-month-old girl into a closed-off toilet area. And that's where the abuse happened. While the toddler stood in front of her, Saida, who was seated, swept her leg outward. The little girl stumbled. Then Saida swept her leg inward, knocking the child backwards onto the floor. She picked the girl up, wiped her face, and then did it again, 2 more times. The final time, the toddler fell face first onto the ground and started crying. A nosebleed and a bruise beneath her nostril followed. She couldn't speak, couldn't ask for help, and if not for CCTV, no one would have known. In court, the deputy public prosecutor didn't hold back. He called it calculated violence against a defenseless toddler. He described it as a disturbing breach of trust by a childcare professional, someone who knew her actions would go unnoticed in the private toilet area. The prosecution asked for 15 to 16 months of jail time, but the defense painted a different picture. Lawyer Deepak Natverlal said Saida was overwhelmed. She had only just joined the center and had already resigned by early November. He said she was emotionally strained, felt alienated by her colleagues, and had raised complaints about poor hygiene and bad food for the children. Concerns she felt were ignored by the management. According to him, she was aggrieved, stressed, and made a serious lapse in judgment. She had no past record, was deeply remorseful, and fully accepted responsibility for her actions. The defense asked for a fine, or at most, a short jail term with a fine. In the end, the judge said the only real mitigating factor was her guilty plea. Saida was sentenced to 9 months and 2 weeks in jail. She requested a delay to serve her sentence so she could celebrate her daughter's birthday one last time before heading to prison. The court granted it. Her sentence will begin on the 18th of August. This case raises some serious questions. Should more be done to support new preschool teachers who feel overwhelmed and unheard? And how can parents be sure their children are safe in daycare centers when such abuse can happen out of sight? If you are still watching this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, 2230.